easily pleased, unlike this man. It's Ian Waite! Look at your crazy get-up! I know, more encore. I loved your opening number,
Do you know what? They said, would you choreograph this beginning bit? Oh, well, I mean, you know.
That's a nightmare, as if I would. He is the Mac to my Mabel. He is the Joe to my Norma Desmond. I think that's about right.
Okay.
Glad to see you here. Quarterfinals week. Very, very exciting indeed.
Yes, it is.
What do you make of it all? We haven't seen 40 yet.
No.
Full marks. Could it be this week, or are we never going to see that?
I think it could be this week. You know, it's all very story-led this week with all those wonderful musicals and brilliant pieces of music, I must say, out there. They're going to be... there's a couple of foxtrots as well.
Couple of foxtrots, always a winner.
You know, maybe if they get the footwork right, Zoe, which is really important,
OK.
that may give them the 40 that they need.
Let's have a closer look at each of our couples. We're going to start with Jay and Aliona. They're doing a rumba to Falling Slowly from Once, the musical, which I've never seen. Apparently it's beautiful. Have you ever seen it?
No.
No? OK. No. Let's have a look. What are they looking like? What can you tell us?
Well, it's very smooth. It's got quite a nice little action going on. It's a little bit apologetic for me. I think, you know, he's doing some nice settling into the hips, and it's got a nice quality of action. The only thing I do think is, hold on a second. Now, I've got a lot of implements here,
I know. Do you want me to hold your hat, sir?
I'll put it under there.
Guess I didn't make it.
Yes,
very nice.
Darling.
Okay.
So I just want to highlight this area here. So the top, look, he's dancing into his partner, so he's got to be sympathetic to her. But the rest of it, he needs to open up his chest and be proud and a little bit arrogant in this dance. Remember, he's masculine. He's the one who's leading it.
Yeah.
He needs to be a little bit authoritative because he's a little bit sympathetic and a little bit.
Okay.
I would say he's a little bit apologetic at the moment. He needs to take command a little bit.
Okay, I think he can do that. On to Katie and Anton. Foxtrot for them to Maybe This Time. Come on, Anton, maybe this time.
I was auditioning
It's so
for Cabaret
exciting.
then,
Were you?
Yeah.
Well, you actually did an audition for Cabaret?
Well, that was it.
Oh,
then.
just there. Yeah, okay, you didn't get the job. How's it looking? What can you tell us?
Well, it's looking extremely good, Zoe. It's very smooth, as you would expect, from a foxtrot from Anton. And she looks very good. What I'd like her to do is bend into the knees a little bit more, which would give her even more softness. But what I noticed here was, if you look just there, you've got some gapping there.
Mind the gap.
And the gap's been created because she's in the wrong place. She should be a little bit more in front of him. If I do this with you, so 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Right foot. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's quite hard.
So you're in a fall away, but you've got to turn your body to me
like that,
and stay. That's it, behind my hip. You
all
see?
right, is
you see that? Put your head out.
Do you do that with the movement?
Yeah, you see.
Nice.
But then you shouldn't have that gap between you.
Never the gap. All right. On to Kelly and Kevin. A bit of papa for them from Oliver. A Viennese waltz. How's she looking?
Yes, look at that gorgeous skirt she's got on. A light-up skirt. I remember Natalie Lowe wore one of those for a tour that we did about 3 or 4 years ago. But it looks gorgeous, and the action's amazing. She's in the right place in Kevin. She's right over that left-hand side. Yeah. And she's got a very nice position. The only thing is the closes can be a little bit smoother. So the transition. What I'm loving is that she's really getting into this.
She's having
as you
a great
can see,
time, isn't she?
with her
Go on,
expressions.
Kel.
She's really going for it.
We love Kelly.
So I think she'll revel in the fact that she's doing these storylines for musicals.
As an actress,
so I think she'll love it.
Anita and Gleb have the Cell Block Tango from Chicago for an Argentine tango. This could be great.
Now, look, Zoe, they're doing all the elements that you would need. I've slowed it down a little bit. Now he does this lovely displacement where he flicks her leg up. Yeah. He brings her around almost like a horizontal step.
Sherry's there.
Where she comes around, and then they've got the point, and then you've got those typical flicks from the ganchos.
Are they ganchos? Ganchos.
Now, what I would like to see from her, I'd like to see her lean in a little bit more to him so that she gives a body weight. Yeah, you know, and you're actually just moving.
How far do you lean in?
Well, not quite that much.
All right, OK.
Anyway,
slightly more
it's
up.
not a bad attempt, yes.
OK. Loving the top knot, Gleb. I'll be trying that later. OK. Georgia and Giovanni, it's a foxtrot for them. Beauty and the Beast, our little princess is playing Belle. This will be a winner. How's the footwork?
She's turned... you know, look at her. She's turned into an amazing ballroom dancer. It's very smooth, which you need for a foxtrot. She's in exactly the right position. I mean, look at her fingers. Even her hands are in the right position. The only thing I can really take out of this, which needs working on, and there's not very much, is the shaping in her body. If sometimes she loses her neck, she needs to pull up in her body a little bit more, which will give her a little bit more length in the neck.
Beautiful. Apart from that.
But apart from that, she's looking gorgeous.
Okay.
Dead.
Finally, Helen and Aliash. We're about to see them in a moment. They have a passo doble too.
Yeah, this is going to be. Look at Zoe. This is going to be.
Excited.
It's going to be very dramatic. And no, the thing is, it's a difficult dance because you've got to have that character.
Yeah.
It needs to have resistance. It needs to have strength and focus, and that's what. Helen's got to work on a little bit because, you know, she looks very soft and she does the soft dances very well. Okay. But it's these strong, dramatic dances that she needs to make sure she's creating all that. And I'd like to see her do a little bit more space and a little bit more curving in the arm.
OK.
To create.
Now, that's a different
No, not create. To create that shaping, you know, the flamenco and the passo doble shaping.
I know she's working very, very hard at that lesson. We'll be talking to her and Aliash in a moment. I'd like to play a little game with you, Ian Waite. Yeah. For each remaining couple, we have added up all of their scores so far this series to get an overall leaderboard total. Can you, Ian Waite, Ian the Great, put them in order going from 6th place?
What, so, total on their marks over the whole
who's
series?
in 6th place? If we look here, look, there's pictures of them up there. There are 6 quarter-finalists.
So who's in
6th place, do you think?
Oh, God. I would say possibly Kelly.
Kelly in 6th place. Let's find out if he's right. No! Katie and Anton in 273. Who's in 5th place?
Oh, God, well, now you said that, I think, well, maybe one of the others then. Maybe Kelly again.
Kelly in 5th place? No! Kelly's going to hate you. Anita and Gleb with 305.
This is really terrible.
Who's in 4th
I'm not going to say Kelly this time. I'm going to say Georgia. Into 4th, Georgia.
Let's have a look.
Look,
it's Kelly and Kevin. OK, the top three points overall in the series. In 3rd place, who do you think? Hope you're joining in.
Then Anita.
Anita, they've gone, love. Yeah. You've got, who have you got to choose from? Jay, Georgia or Helen?
I'd say Georgia then.
OK, Georgia in 3rd place, is what you say. Let's see what our survey says. Yes, well done. OK, the last 2 to choose from.
OK.
Who's in 2nd place?
I would say Jay is in 2nd place.
Jay's in 2nd place.
Jay.
He's only right, which means at the top spot, the most points scored the whole series, it's Helen and Aliash. Nice work. Look at that.
I think
4 points.
3 out of 6 isn't bad, is it?
Not bad at all. Stick to dancing, love. Ian Waite, everybody. Now, some say it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, but we're